Hello, all of you Vaingloriously wonderful people, and welcome to Planet Coaster Challenges, Part 1. And before you freak out and say, hey, where's our normal Planet Coaster videos? Where is the Morningwood Thrills theme park that we have come to love over the past few months? Don't worry, it's not going anywhere. I'll explain all of it in just a few minutes. Just be chill, be calm. But first things first is, who is Charles? Is that Finzi? AKA Vesper, AKA V. I mean, he's over here in the UK on the map. I know who this guy is. I know who he is. Everybody knows who he is. And I know who she is. She's an old friend from back in my Sims Online days. But I don't know who Charles is. I think that's Vinci. Is that Vinci? Oh, Vinci, have you have subscribed to something of mine? No. I don't know what that is. Trending uploads. View all uploads. I want to see. Do you have uploads? I don't know. Anyway, not what I wanted to do. We're going to do something a little different for a little while. Not a long time, and I may do like weekly, one of these a week, and then 2 of the regular park. We're going to do the challenges. I think it's the challenges. Maybe it's not the challenges. Career. It's welcome to Planet Coaster Career. My bad. I'll get it right in the title. I've already done a couple of these. I think. Yeah, I've done some of these. But we're going to start all the way at the beginning, I guess. Well, these are the new ones, though. I don't know that I want to start here. Maybe we will start here. No, we're going to start here. We're going to start here with one I've already passed. Somewhere I've already passed one of these. I don't know where. But we're going to start these guys. These are kind of cool. They're just little career modes, and it gives you just a few little objectives to complete. And, well, once you're done, you can either keep playing in that park or you can move on. So when we get them done, we'll move on to a new career. And a new park that we have a challenge in, that we have to overcome a certain set of goals. You'll see it all here in just a second. So, what's happening with Morningwood Thrills? Well, a couple of things. First, I've kind of run into a creative block, and it happens. It's really difficult to be creative on demand, especially after 6 months with the series. It's not that I'm out of ideas, it's just that I'm struggling to find a way to get the ideas that I have turned into the reality that I want. Which sounds complicated, but it isn't. Secondly, we're also getting to an issue where the game is really starting to bog down because the park is so huge. And I'm trying to figure out if I want to just start a new park for the fairy tale and sci-fi section, or if I want to just lower the settings way down and try to maintain some frame rate that way. So lots of decisions to be made. Plus, I just got to get my inspirational mojo juices flowing again and get that all fixed. But we are going to do the pirate battle, which if we come over here, we have objectives. First, we have to attract 800 guests. It's currently at 702. Build 2 rides. There's 1 currently in the park. For the medium, we have to get to 900 to build 4 rides. And for hard, we have to get 1,100 guests and acquire $15,000. Look at the beautiful 60 frames per second. Oh my god, this game, when it runs at its best, looks amazing. Yeah, we're not getting this in Morningwood Thrills by any stretch of imagination. So what do we have so far? We have a Commotion in the Ocean, which is a rocktopus. And we have a small roller coaster. And then, do we have any drinks or anything like that? Yeah, we've got a Chief Beef over here. Do we have anything else? Let's find out what we have. That's not what I wanted. I wanted park management. There we go. Attractions and shops. Shops, we only have the Captain Beef, and we have an ATM. There's no bathrooms, so we'll have to deal with that to keep our guests coming in. But there's plenty of places. Oh, they've got the pirate band going. I'm going to use this eventually in Morningwood Thrills or Morningwood Thrills 2, whatever I finally decide. This place is just gorgeous. Such a beautiful, beautiful park. But to get started, we have to see what do I have available in rides that I can afford. First of all, we have a few things. We have these guys. One of the things that comes into play that we've never dealt with before is research. So we can research a new flat ride or a new facility. This would give us first aid. This would give us a family ride, a gentle spin cycle. Don't know what that is going to be, but if I up the amount of money we're spending on it, I can decrease the amount of time. We're currently making about $2,800 a month, so let's bump this up to like $750, and now it's going to take 52 days. And then I also want to start research on first aid, and we'll bump that up to $250 a month, so it'll be done in 25 days. So while we're waiting on those guys to get done, I've got $8 grand that I could spend on rides to go ahead and get this first objective done and see if we can't get some more people in. So let's just build a little ride over here and decorate it up a bit. I kind of do like the theme that they have going, so I may try to stick with that theme. Let's see what we can do here. I want to spin you around a bit so that you're about like... Actually, let's spin you around a little more precise. I can speak. I can do it. I know I can. These usually get a pretty long queue, though, so let's back it up just a little bit here. Back it up, back it up, back it up. There you go. A little more, a little more, a little more. And then let's make sure it's not hovering in the air anywhere before we place it. Yeah, it looks like I can bring it down just a little bit so it fits in with that train a little better. Yeah, that works. And we'll have just a nice little Ferris wheel here. We shall put our entrance on this side right here. Place our exit right here by these stairs. Coming off here. And then let's connect it. What entrance are they using? I'd like it to be visually similar. I can't talk today. Visually similar. They're using this guy right there. So let's get a nice little path in here. Let's turn off angle snapping because I don't need it. And we'll have it come probably around a little bit and then down to the ground and then just kind of meander about. So I know that in other parks this ride has been fairly popular. So we'll try to account for that with a bit of a longer queue here. There we go. That gets that. So now we've got to connect our exit with a regular path, and they're using this one? No? They're using this one. Yes. And then the exit can, woo, the exit cannot be that big. The exit will just come straight down and increase that length here. And just kind of out. There we go. And then we should just be able to open this thing. Not going to worry about optimizing the rides or anything like that. Just going to let it all run as is. Not going to worry about prices. Not going to worry about names. I would like to decorate it up a bit. And they are going for this lovely little pirate theme here. So I could try to maybe copy that or do something a little bit different. Maybe a little bit different is what we want to go for here. I do like how they've done all this with these separate buildings. It looks really cool. These are all their own individual buildings. I mean, it's the same building over and over again, but I might be able to get away with something like that. But it's a carousel, so I want to block in too much of it. I just don't. So let's try to mimic the style a bit here. They use stairs. I didn't. Whatever. It'll be fine. Multiple thefts occurred, and no security guards to report it to. Should we hire a security guard? What do we have for staff, anyway? We have all staff. Some not very well trained people here. Yeah, let's hire a security guard. It's not a huge park, so he should be able to just roam around and take care of things on his own. Well, can't train him up just yet. Want to keep an eye on their happiness so that they don't wind up quitting on me. Right now, all these guys are happy, but it is decreasing already. Let's give him a $10 an hour raise. Let's give all of them a $10 an hour raise, including him, and we'll see what happens. What's this do? Add new work roster. Okay, don't need to worry about any of that right now. So let's see about decorating this guy. See if we can't get 800 guests into the park. That's the goal, right? Yeah, 800, which we're pretty close already. So, what plants are we using here? Let's just copy some of these plants here. Can I select multiples at a time? I can if I do this. Nope. Wrong button. No, I can. Let's just kind of copy. Whoa, what happened? Let's just kind of copy a few of these here. Get rid of the building. Don't want it. I don't want the building. I don't want the building. I don't want the building. Can I get rid of the building? Thank you. I want the tree, though. Oh, I got rid of everything. Way to go, Brandon. There we go. And now let's just duplicate that. There we go. First goal complete with 805 people in the park. I want to duplicate that. Can I duplicate? Just duplicate it. Really? You're not going to let me duplicate it? I don't want to really save it as a blueprint. Yeah, I'm not going to save it as a blueprint. Okay, fine. What trees are they? A birch tree, a sycamore tree, and the red emperor maple. So we're going to do some of those here. Into scenery, into nature, into trees. Wow, why don't I have more trees? Oh, is it filtered? Why don't I have more trees than that available? Well, why can't I use these trees? Can I just duplicate this tree? I can just duplicate it there. There we go. Okay. So we're going to put in a couple trees in the queue. Like that. And then we're going to duplicate that one. And kind of plop it down right there. And then we're going to duplicate this little guy down here if I can find him. There he is. And we'll put him right like... Whoa, I don't want to align the surface. I just want you to go flat. Are you on the ground? No, you're hovering. There we go. If you're wondering how I made the arrow up here, it's just shift. You just hit the shift button. So we could probably do some things here with this. This side is a little less piratey and a little more these guys. Let's kind of use this wall, maybe, possibly. I don't know. I don't know if I can get that to work or not. I may just go to my old standby of using plants and things. What do we have here? Let's filter it to a theme. Pirate. I don't think that's going to give me anything, though. Yeah, because that's scenery theme, not nature region. What nature region are we in? I don't really know. I don't know which nature region this is. Ooh, what's way over there? What's this? Oh, I can't get to it. It's just a little windmill up there. That's cool. I just built a little windmill up on the hill. How cute. I do love this park entrance. Look at this. Is this just not incredible? I mean, look at what you start in. I wish I could build like this. This is just unbelievable for an entrance. Just whoop, whoop, whoop. Didn't mean to pull that up. I mean, just look at what you see when you first walk in. Just unbelievable. Just, the entrance. Such a good job. Where does this take us? To an ATM. And nowhere else. Oh, hey, we could put a bathroom or something in there. I mean, it's just right now just a cavern. We could put something in that if we need to. Eventually, we will start getting complaints that there's no bathrooms and stuff like that. Just so pretty. Everywhere you look, it's just gorgeous. Yeah, this is how you do an entrance to a theme park. Thief has been caught. Nice. Very nice. What are our notifications here? Any guess you're thirsty? Yeah, I don't have anything to help with that. So let's go deal with the thirst situation. And then get back to decorating the ride in a minute. Where do we want to build just a drink shop here? Like, I don't want it to block too much of the scenery. Looks like they've kind of left me a place to build right here. So I could do that. Get rid of that wood railing there, and this wood railing here, and this wood railing here. And then put in a drink shop. Let's just see if I have one that'll just work. That one's all piratey, so we're just going to use a... Whoa, that's huge. A lot bigger than I expected it to be. I thought there was a way to make it rotate when I was placing it. I guess not. So let's just get this in here. Make it kind of fit in this existing scenery. I think this works. Milkshakes are maybe a little too thick for, you know, what we're going for, but whatever. And then let's move it up this way so it's not so far away from these wooden rails and everything. I think I like that. Spin it around a little more here. And then maybe bring it in just a bit more. Okay, right there at the edge of that path is where we're going to go. Perfect. I think that's fine. Comes right up to those wooden rails, so I don't need to worry about any of that. So there we go. We now have a place for people to get drinks, which should almost immediately start getting some people in. And I do like the blueprint. I like using the blueprint. By the way, I have no idea how long these videos are going to be. Probably about half hour each, so we're about halfway there already. We're at 832 guests with 4 rides that we need to... We have 2 out of the 4. We really would like to finish decorating this guy first, but I want to find a place for a bathroom, because they're going to need to use the bathroom. We can maybe put it in down here somewhere. Do we have any nice just blueprints that are already done that fit our theme? We do. Pirate toilets. Double pilot toilets. That one's Old West Main Street. Is that mine? No, it's not mine. Woo. Don't know how I managed that. Let's see. Where can we get away with putting these pirate toilets? Can we get away with them in here? Whoa. It's a lot bigger than I expected it to be. Can't really see what I'm doing. No, me. No, go over there. Go over there. Like about there, and then let's see if we can rotate it around and do something with it here. I don't know. I think it kind of works in here. I like it. Let's see if we can make it fit a little better, though. About that curve right there, and then back it in so that it's coming through the edge here, but it still doesn't want to place it there. Why not? Is there anywhere in here I can place it? What is this outside of the path here? Alright, hold that thought. What is this? Is this just the way that path looks? Are there 2 different paths here? I don't think so. Alright, so what is blocking the placement of this? Let's see. Maybe see, it'll go like that, but then when I turn it... Well, no, it's fine now. Okay, well, let's just lower it down to about ground level there. That looks fine. And then bring it right up to the edge here. And then turn it in a little bit. Why are those people walking so slowly? Turn it just so it lines up with the edge of the path a little bit better here. I think that's good, yeah? Yeah, it looks fine. There we go. So now we have some bathrooms as well, so people can do their business. And it's down here in a nice creepy cave. I like that it's just down here in a creepy cave. You know me, I like to build inside caves. There we go. Bathrooms taken care of. Drinks taken care of. So that should help with our guest number. Let's go back to decorating. Oh, there's a lot of people right there. Let's go back to decorating our queue over here with something. Maybe some rocks. If it was more sandy over here, I could get away with some sandy stuff, but it's not. So instead, I think I'll do some bushes and maybe some terrain. It's not accessible. Oh, did I forget to put a path in? Oh, Can I go underground, please, and see that? Where's my tunnel? I'm lost! Here we go. I know where I am. There we go. Oh, I didn't make a path, did it? They're getting in. What? What are you talking about? It's not accessible. Oh, there's a second one behind it. Ha ha ha. Okay, that must have been what it was saying no about. Okay, that's not a problem. I can just edit that building and get rid of that second one. Let's get back down in there because for some reason it kicked me out. Edit the building, find that second one here, and say goodbye. And now we won't get that warning message anymore. I could probably modify this building quite a bit to put a second one in the front, but I don't want to do that. I think it's fine as it is. And with as few guests as we have coming into this park, that shouldn't... Ooh, I'm going to get a line, aren't I? I've got a line already for the bathroom. We may put a second one in somewhere. It's really hard to see in here. Yeah, let's go put a second bathroom in, like, at the other end of the park, which is down here. Yeah, maybe a little guy right between these here. Let's see how big that other one was. That was already a template for me. This isn't really pirate area over here, though. So let's see if we can't just build one really quick. Just something small. Where do I want it to go, though? Nah, we'll see what happens. We'll come back to that idea, honestly. I just want to see what happens. So let's go back to decorating here. So we're using, what, some tropical rocks? We're using, tropical rock 7. Everybody's favorite rock. Don't know what I'm talking about. Look up Planet Coaster memes. Oh my god. People go crazy over tropical rock 7. In fact, let's just go ahead and place it in here. Right like that. There we go. There, I found the thing to rotate it. Like that. And raise them up a little bit. Just going to make a nice little rock collection here. I didn't know that was a thing. You hold Z and then move the mouse. So you can do it that way, but if you hold Z, it rotates. I just learned a thing. We'll do that. And then, ooh, that one's too big. That one's too big. So where are my other small rocks? Is that it? Maybe we'll do some big ones back over here. Maybe make like a water feature out of it or something. Yeah, let's try to make a water feature. Where's that really tall one? There's that really tall one. Let's rotate you around, friend. Try to have water coming out of this one. Maybe make a little pool here. Right about there, and then let's go into train. Let's push this down a little bit. Ooh, it doesn't want to push in nicely though. Ooh, that's way too intense. Undo all of that. Undo. Whoop, don't redo that though. Alright, so now with my intensity down, surface lock. I'm not going to be able to make a little fountain there. So instead of putting the fountain there, let's put it maybe to the other side. Whoop, whoa, what did I just delete? Deleted a rock. Alright, so now let's move you to like here then. Like right about where, you know what, instead of doing that, let's do the train. Find out where I can make a little pool first. Probably get away with one right here. Just a small one. Nothing massive. So let's put some water in there. That high. Nice. I just want clean water. Wait. And right there. And now let's put some rocks on the edge for the water to come shooting out of. I want you to be at this weird angle here like that. And we'll put a few more rocks in. Gotta watch my money, though. Oh, I am at 15,000 already. I've already achieved one of my hard goals. Wow, if I get to 1,100 guests, I'll finish hard before I finish medium. Well, I like it hard. Alright, so let's sink these guys way down in so that they're just making an edge here. And maybe rotate. Whoa, didn't mean to hit Control Z. Rotate you around over like that is pretty good. And then up just a little. Good. Kind of glad I'm taking the time to learn these controls this way. It's things I didn't know existed. Oh, I thought that was higher up than it was. Let's have you come up a little, my friend. There you go. Just want to surround the edge of this little park, or this little pond. I could use some daylight, couldn't I? Really could. There we go. Up to 860 out of 900 that we need to have. I'm going to build 2 more rides, but I've got some research going to see what we get, so we'll see what we get. Go back in here then, and rotate you around, sink you down a little. What do you look like? Maybe a little big, but I can probably put you here to help make the fountain. Because the water's going to come out of these taller rocks, and then you work right there. You'll probably work good here if I rotate you around. Actually, let's advance to this one, because I think this one will work really good. Lay it down, yeah. And then which arrow is going which way here? You're down, you're down. Like so. Maybe back in a little bit, maybe over a little bit. There we go. And then just a couple small ones here. Whoop, didn't do that. A couple small ones. Maybe just one small one, actually. Yeah, just one small one should do. Actually, let's go ahead and put in another one here. That, and maybe another one of those right there, just to fill in that ledge. And then let's go in and go into special effects, water, and just a small little water jet here. Which one do I want? This guy? Probably that guy right there will do. Yeah. And then let's get it rotated around so it's going the direction that I want. So I want it kind of like coming out like this. Coming out of the rock. So that's going way too far though. But I can move it back into the rock. So it looks like it's coming out of that crack right there, yeah. Is it hidden? It's still hidden. God, I can go way back inside that rock. Good. So let's do that. Let's put it way back in that rock there. So it looks like it's just coming out of that crack right there. Is that what we're looking like? I move it up a little. There we go. So we just got water shooting out there. Nothing too special. Just a little water feature. And then we'll light the damn thing. Lighting, lighting, lighting. Props. Lights. With, don't know what I want to light it with, actually. We'll come back to that idea. Speaking of lighting, what do we have for lighting in this park? Not a lot. We could probably use with some lighting here. Use with some lighting. Was that even English? You here. And then rotate you around just a little bit. I haven't quite got used to controlling things this way, but I do like it. We definitely need some light here. Let's just go back to our whatever natural light is now. I'll rotate one around here. Whoa. Whoa. There we go. Nope, I went too far. Put you right there. Oh, more thefts. I do want some more lights here. It's important for people to be able to see. And then down a little bit for you. Yep. And then another one right over here. Spin around so I can see what I'm doing a little better. And right like that. Yeah, that works. There we go. We have some lighting in here now. How am I doing on my Q scenery? What does this one have a Q scenery of? 75%. Yours is probably much lower. Yeah, yours is way lower because I don't have anything like over here. For that, I'm just going to go back into bushes and stuff. What bushes do we have available? There we go. We'll scatter a few of these guys around here at different heights and rotations. Just in this corner. That's good for you, and then that's good for you, and then one there. And then maybe in this corner as well, the same thing. Because these are a good cheap way to get decoration on your queue. This is, what, $1 each, right? Yeah, they're $1 each. I actually have to worry about money, unlike in Morningwood Thrills. I won't have to worry about money because I have unlimited money turned on. There we go. That's a nice little look. And then we will go back into lighting, because lighting's another good cheap way to get things increased. And we'll just incorporate a few bamboo torches here. It looks like they're coming out of these poles instead of their own. Pretty close. Close enough. I'll fix it in a minute. That's what I meant to say. So you down, and then over. That should be alright, actually, sticking out a little bit. I'm just trying to get a little bit of extra light into here. And then one back here on this side so we don't set the tree on fire. Like that. What's my queue up to now? See, already 11% more. 854 guess. Let's speed up time. There we go. Press the wrong button to speed up time. Now I got it. More thefts. High Seas has a long... What distance to High Seas? Does it really have a long queue? Yeah, I see what happened. They made the queue come off of just a regular path. Which is why I don't do that. That's why I keep my queue lines separate from the paths. Because there's not a whole lot of space there for people to queue up. And there's not a lot I can really do about it without ripping out a lot of stuff here. Many guests are thirsty. Really? How many guests are thirsty? And what's my average guest happiness? My average guest happiness is really high. Yeah, it's really high. Guest thirstiness is pretty low, but overall, my guest happiness is high. So, I don't know that I'm going to maybe worry about it right now. It's up 23% of what it was. We are letting unlimited number of people in, right? Yeah, you can't change that on these. Well, we're not making any money off of entrance? Well, let's make some money off of entrance. Come on. And we'll do $4.50 for the family discount price. Party passes, I can't change time. I can't change my opening or closing time. We should be making some money off this. How are we doing on our research here? Oh, hey, what did we get? First aid. Oh, whirly rig. That'll be perfect for this park. All right, cool. Let's put in the whirly rig to count towards one more ride. And then see. Oh, we're suddenly losing a lot of people here from those people being thirsty. Let's place the whirly rig. Oh, yeah. I've got a lot of money, so I may as well. I want you right about like that. There. Then raise you up some. I'm going to move you back. Like, actually, let's rotate you around a little more. Like that. And then I want my exit and entrance to be really close, but I'm going to have them go around each other here. Connect entrance path. Is this the one I want? It is. I'm going to do like a little thing here. I don't want that long. There we go. Little thing there. And then... Come on, place it, please. Could you? There we go. And then I would like you to work. Why aren't you doing what I'm asking you to do here? Okay. Connect entrance to path. Now it's fine. Actually, I'm going to have it come out flat here. Down the stairs. And then, I don't know how much of a queue we need, because it only holds like 8 people at once. So I don't want to get too many people in line for it. And then I want to connect the exit, which is this guy, and I just want to come straight off, but I want to repaint it to that. There we go. I want my stuff to match. So we're ready to open the whirly rig. And it's new. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's something else we've never had to mess with, is the reputation of a ride and refurbishing them or anything. But right now, it's all new because we just started this park, so not too bad. The addition of a ride should start bringing our numbers up. But you know what? I think we'll go ahead and wrap this one up here. Let's slow down our time. So I think that's enough for now. And we'll pick up this challenge tomorrow. So until that next challenge video, don't fret. we will go back to Morningwood Thrills. It's just going to be a week or two before we do, but we will get back there. And until next time, I'm Brandon, reminding you to stay vainglorious.